Hello everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I'm here with a reading for Aquarius energy. So that's going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, or Mars. This reading is for you. Make sure you check out your other selections, and if you are watching this as this rolls out, then you'll have to wait a little bit as I get them uploaded. But this is going to be your reading for what's to come in 2020 for love and relationships. We're going to do predictions, of course, advice, messages, whatever needs to come through. This is the reading for that. So it's going to be a quick one. Make your selection group 1, 2, and 3. If you're attracted to more than one card, then go ahead and listen to both readings because there's going to be messages in both readings for you. And going off of that, reminder, this is a general energy reading. This is not a reading designed specifically for your energy. So you only can take what resonates and leave anything else behind. If you would like a personalized reading with me, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. And make sure you check out the description box below for other areas to find me online. I do have Facebook groups, Instagram. All that information is below in the description box. So go ahead and jump on over to your reading. The timestamps are in the description box and on the pinned comment, and I will see you at your selection. Hello group 1. So this is going to be your guys' reading for Aquarius energy. What is to come for 2020 regarding love and relationships? And I will be using some of the decks behind. I don't know if I'll use all of them always, but if you do like some of the decks that you see, they are behind. And this tarot deck that I'm using is the Power Moon Tarot, and you can find that on Etsy if you do like it, because I do get often comments about what is that deck, I like it. So that's what it is, Power Moon Tarot. All right, so what is your guys' energy, your vibe for 2020 in relationships and love? All right, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you know what, guys? I actually really like the Ten of Swords and how I've seen it play out. It does look like a rough card. That's some rough imagery. It's swords. It's a high number sword, so it's, you know, usually not good. But what I see with the Ten of Swords is it's not the Eight of Swords. It's not the Nine. You know, you're done with the running thoughts. You're done with the self-sabotage. You're done with all of the negative stuff. Like, you bottom out. You're done. Like, you're finally past the negativity, and what's to come next is something new, something positive, a new inspiration, new insight, and a new direction to take. So a lot of you are going to be ending relationships, or you're entering 2020 single, and you're just, you know, like, you've had to walk away from something and be completely done with it, and now you're in the healing process, going forward into 2020. And, you know, for some of you, this might be, depending on when you find this video, you recently split up with the person, or you are about to because you're absolutely done with the situation, things of that nature. So I feel like a lot of people watching this are going to be single. If you're in a relationship, this can be an end of a cycle that is very negative in that relationship. And so, you know, you'll have to discern which end you fall on. Do you fall on walking away, or are you falling on, like, this is the end of a cycle? And so if something's very toxic and very negative and bad for you, I would say you're probably walking away from it, because that's the kind of vibe I get here for the majority of the people. But there are other people that are just having some issues that you're working through, you know, because life's not perfect. Those issues are resolving, and you're coming to a solution and understanding with one another. So that is very positive. You know, no matter how you kind of read that, in my opinion, it's positive because you're leaving something behind that was very, very negative and toxic for you. So let's see what else is to come for 2020 using the Black Moon deck, the Astro deck, the Moon, the Soul. So a lot of emotions, a lot of healing. I'm hearing a lot of healing through your relationships, and not just romantic. I feel like there is a lot of healing there, but through your friendships as well. A lot of sharing deep emotions. A lot of connections, spiritual connections. For some people, you will be entering into a very soul-based connection with another person if you're single. This person might, I'm hearing, have the same moon sign as you. And it also could be a Pisces moon. They could have a Cancer moon as well, or they could be a Pisces or Cancer. The World. Wow. Okay. So this is again, when we talk about ending cycles, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the World. A brilliant success, a freedom to go any direction, a journey is now complete. So you are definitely completing a journey of some kind. You're completing a cycle of some kind, and you're entering into something new. Okay. Let's see what else codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel like this is actually that ending, because I was kind of thinking as I was drawing this out, like, what is ending exactly? Is there anything specific, or does it go all over the place? And so I feel like you're walking away from codependent behavior. If a relationship was codependent, or there maybe for some of you, this relationship, there was some addictive behaviors and issues. I'm hearing specifically some porn addiction. You are walking, that was affecting the relationship. So, you are walking away from it, not just for yourself, but you're walking away so that person can kind of have some time and space to heal the areas of their life that need to be healed in order to deal with that issue that they have. And so some of you, you don't really, I'm saying that, right? And you're like, no, I left because I can't fucking take it. But your soul was guiding you for other purposes as well, is what I'm hearing. But that it's also, I'm getting like a message that's like, it's not your fault. Like, this person's issues are their own. And so there was some codependent behavior between you two, because you kind of felt like it was your fault, and that if you did this, that, and the other, that they would get help, or, that you could be their support system to get better. But it's like, people only get better when they want to get better. And so I feel like you kind of finally see that. So you're able to walk away, and find something that's more on your level. Like, you're not a caretaker. Like, you're not, it's not hotel, or not even hotel. Like, you're not a hospital. You're not an institution. You're not somewhere for people to come to get better. Like, you deserve somebody that is able to take care of themselves, and that you guys can help each other, but not coming to you to be healed. Okay. So I feel like that's where you kind of you walk away from needing to be that type of energy. So there's a strong Cancer energy here. You might have some Cancer placements in your chart. Let's see. What other deck do I want to use right now? Okay. The Goddess deck is what we haven't used. Expect a miracle. Mother Mary, have faith that your prayers have been heard and have been answered. Okay, so yeah, so people, for some of you, you're single, and you've been single a while, and you really want to get into a relationship. I feel like you come to that realization, like, okay, I'm ready to get into a relationship, and that is that 10 of Swords behind there that's coming out in that world, that completion of wanting to be alone, and now you want to be in a relationship. And so you've maybe been praying for it, or trying to manifest it, or really thinking about it a lot, and that is something that is coming to you. So you're being told to have faith, that your prayers are being answered. You are going to be entering into a relationship in 2020. Okay, let's see. Anything else that needs to come out for advice? I feel like using the astrology deck again for your guys' advice. Oops. We have 2 cards fall. Sagittarius, I see, and Sun Spirit. So the message I'm getting here is that you're being told to remain positive. I feel like because there's going to be a lot of emotional energy and a lot of healing and cleansing happening for you in 2020, there might be a tendency to get a little bit pessimistic of what the future is to come. And you're being guided to remain very positive about your future. You have a lot of good things coming for you. That Sun Spirit card, one of the mentions in the deck is that wherever it's placed, there's a placement of good luck, of good things to come. And with Sagittarius being such a positive energy card, of it being, of that Jupiterian energy, that enthusiastic and very optimistic energy, it's just reminding me to stay positive in this situation while you heal. I feel like I get this sense of delays, right? Like, maybe it's going to take some time. So like, maybe you're not entering, for people that are single wanting to enter into a relationship like right when 2020 starts. I don't think that's happening for you. I think it might happen more towards the middle of the end of the year. But for others, I feel like it's just, remain positive through the stuff that everybody goes through, especially if you're waiting for your person and you're single and you feel like there's no hope. Just remain positive for that, because it is coming. Your prayers are being answered. So that's going to be your reading, guys. Let me know what you think. If you did enjoy the reading, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That does help support the channel. And turn the notification bell on, because then your inbox will receive my readings whenever I release them, so you won't miss anything when it comes out. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day whenever this reading finds you. I'll see you next time. Hello, Aquarius Energy Group 2. So this is going to be your reading for 2020 and relationships and love. What's to come? What's any messages and advice? So let's go ahead. We're going to jump on in, but just a reminder, again, general energy reading. Not everything is for you. You only have to take the messages that are for you and leave everything else behind. If you'd like to book a personal energy reading with me, you can do so at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. But let's see what's lying in pile 2. So we have the World. Okay, guys. So if you're, you should listen to pile 1, because pile 1 also has the World card in it as well. And there can be messages for you there. Especially if you were drawn to pile 1, definitely listen to pile 1 as well. So look at that. Aquarius, duh, I forget that. The World card is linked with Aquarius. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and, well, it's all the fixed signs. Okay. Let's jump on into this reading. So the world, completion, things coming to an ending and a new cycle beginning. The end of delays are all things that kind of come with the World card. It's very positive energy I'm getting off the card. So I feel like there's cycles completing, and it's going to depend on what you resonate with. So for my single people, this is going to be, I feel a cycle completing of you not, like if you wanting to find a relationship. And it's actually really going all over the place. So let me just stop talking and get some more cards. It's just too much information coming in. Too many possibilities and timelines there. The Prince of Spring. All right. So yeah, okay, that's where I want to go. So when I was talking about single people and like an energy completing, there's this confidence coming to you. You're wanting to go out there. You're wanting to, you want a partner. You want to experience life with somebody. You want to have passion. You want to, you want your person. And I feel like there's a lot of confidence coming with that. So you're going to be dating. I feel like some of you are going to have a lot of different options with that, because it's like all of this is going to be exuding out of you. There's going to be so many people attracted to you. You might be dealing with another fire sign. So that could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they might have heavy fire in their chart. I just heard an Aries Mercury. So that's going to be specifically for whoever's watching that needed to hear that. But there's going to be, I feel like some of you, this person you already know, and there's a cycle ending with them. So there's a cycle of some negative behavior that is ending, like some, what I'm hearing specifically is negative communication, and that you guys are going to be entering into a more clarity with your communication. Okay, let's see. Cancer, I feel. So with that communication, I feel like there's going to be a lot of talk about feelings and emotions and not that, like, usually the Prince of Spring is, it's kind of the fuckboy energy. I just, for some reason, oops, I'm sorry guys. I get the sense that you're really like, you're ending that kind of stuff while keeping the passion and the fire and the drive of the Prince of Spring, but you're opening up emotionally to one another. So this person's going to open up. This old person also could be a Cancer. Maybe that's why it's coming out. Cancer moon, Cancer rising, I'm hearing, but there's a lot of emotional depth that comes from whatever conversation. I just feel like there's like a conversation that you guys are having. And so it's not like the Prince of Spring in a traditional deck is going to be the Knight of Spring, or sorry, the Knight of Wands. But I'm getting more of a Page of Wands vibe of this communication and this exchange of energy on an emotional level. And for my single people, you're just opening up emotionally towards others and towards the perspective of a relationship. You might be dealing with a Cancer. You might be meeting a Cancer. Wedding, wow. I just heard somebody's going to meet somebody at a wedding. Some of you are going to be going to a lot of weddings. Some of you are going to be getting married. Some of you are going to be getting married, and it's going to be something that's very sudden. And I just heard marriage means many things. So this could be you stepping into a relationship for single people and like moving in together very soon, and it becoming very like stable, like married like behavior very quickly. Others of you might be meeting somebody this year and marrying them very quickly. I'm getting that as well for some reason. Okay, let's see. Let me get another card here. What else for group 2 and love and relationships for 2020? Mediator. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides in an argument. Some of you might be meeting somebody through, I feel like, because like I was hearing like meeting at a wedding, I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody through somebody else. So you might get set up through a friend, meeting somebody at somebody else's wedding, meeting somebody through work. Sorry, I'm getting a download, so I'm trying to understand. I'm seeing somebody like talking in an office, going to like an area, like they work for a company and going to a location they don't normally go, and meeting somebody there because they're like helping mediate something between the two locations. So that's very specific. So let's move on from that. Let's get any other information that needs to come out. Any advice? Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Yeah. So if you are wanting to enter a relationship, you guys, my group 2 this year, you can. You're going to have the opportunity, and it's going to be up to you. You can decide if you want to, continue on focusing on yourself, or you can decide to take this opportunity. I do feel like it's going to be very positive and very communicative. We have the dolphin there, which always reminds me of communication. And that's what I just keep saying. That's my key phrase for this reading. So there's going to be a lot to do with that. Maybe that is jumping out so much because maybe you'll meet on like a online, where maybe it's gonna be like a lot of words, typed back and forth before you have that face communication. But a lot of opportunities, especially for people that are in relationships as well. There's gonna be a lot of opportunities for growth and for advancement within those relationships, of taking things to the next level. Some of you, I just heard some of you are gonna be honeymooning around water. So I don't know. There's whoever needed to hear that. So that's going to be your reading, guys. I think that's all I have here. Let me know what you think. If you did enjoy the reading, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because that does help support the channel. And turn that notification bell on, because that way you will get all of my readings when they come out in your inbox, and you won't miss anything from me. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day whenever you find this reading, or it finds you. I will see you next time. Hello, Aquarius energy, and this is your guys' reading for pile 3. So we're going to be taking a look at what's to come for 2020 regarding love and relationships, any messages and advice that there is for you. And remember, this is a general energy reading, so make sure to only take what resonates, leave behind anything else that doesn't. And if you would like a personalized reading based on your energy, you can book that at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. Awesome, the Queen of Cups. So we love to see cups, most cups anyway, when it comes to love readings. This is going to be a time of love for you in 2020, guys. Group 3, this is super positive. You guys are going to be in love. You're going to be in love with love. You're going to be very intuitive. You're very in touch with your emotions, very communicative of those emotions with other people. For those that are in relationships, this is a very positive moment for you. And for those that are single, this is going to be very positive for finding a relationship. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Astrology Black Moon deck. Fire element, desire. Awesome. So we have the emotions here. We have the desire, the passion, the physical attraction. So you might be dealing with a fire sign in 2020. an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are heavy fire in the chart. But also you could just have a lot of passion, a lot of fire and desire. So people in relationships, that's good. You know, maybe this is going to be a reigniting your relationship, the energy that comes to you in 2020. Those that are single, you're gonna be, you know, maybe you'll be out dating a lot of people. But I feel like you're gonna have, I feel like this is actually more of a, you're gonna be dealing with a fire sign for single people, or they have heavy fire in their chart. So let me get another card here. I just heard a lot of sex. So you'll be having a lot of sex in 2020, you guys. Balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So that's, I feel some advice actually coming out, even though I didn't ask for it quite yet. But, you know, I feel like, especially if you're single and you're like, you've had this connection and it's very passionate and very exciting, you might want to, you know, kind of jump into things a little bit too quickly. So you're going to want to remember to remain balanced, that you don't have to rush into anything. If this is like, you know, your person, your soulmate, then you'll be with them. You don't have to run into, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting to do that you might think you're moving a little bit too quickly. So finding balance is going to be something that's going to be important for you guys, because this is a lot of water energy and a lot of fire energy, and you guys are Aquarius energy watching this. So your air energy, you want to make sure that you are dealing with this water and this fire appropriately. For those of you that have water and fire placements, it'll be easier for you. But if you don't have any and you're all air, this is going to be a lot. Like, it's going to be a lot to deal with to get this water and fire. So making sure that you check in with yourself, that you're not getting like too emotional, you're not getting, you know, overly passionate about situations that you maybe need to reel back. Like I heard, don't think with your, you know, whatever you have in your pants, think with your head in regards to situations. Don't make any rash decisions. Okay, let's see. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, look at this picture too. The imagery. It's pretty, like for this deck, I would say there's a lot more sexual chemistry there than most of the imagery. So this is definitely intense. I wish I had my Casanova tarot with me, but I don't. I think it's somewhere else. I don't have it next to me. But I'd love to see what would come out in that deck in regards to, like, what does this person want to do? Like, there's so much passion and fire and sexual drive here. So definitely very exciting for you guys, group 3. And there's a lot of feelings here. There's a lot of balance between the feelings and emotion. I don't think I gave that any credit there. That needs to come out as well. There's balance. Like, you need to make sure that you maintain the balance, but there is balance there between the emotions and the passion. So it's not just wanting to, you know, be with this person sexually. There's like this romantic exchange of feelings there. So very positive. Again, if you're in a relationship, then this is just things going really, really well. And I feel like a spark coming back into your guys' relationship. So let's see what's any advice that needs to come out besides what I already went over. Green Tara, start delegating. Ask others, including me. So that would be Green Tara, not me specifically, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. I mean, I'll help you if I can. But so let's see. That would probably be that could be just a general message for you guys. So maybe you guys are going to have a lot, like we have all this fire energy. You could be having a lot of stuff happening with your work, a lot more responsibilities, and having a lot more like energy and going towards that type of thing. So you might need to start delegating things out. I'm getting a specific message for people in relationships, particularly ones that have children together. You guys need to kind of work a system of delegating splitting the responsibility of, like, you know, maintaining the house and the kids and schedules and everything a little bit better, because there is all this emotion and passion coming into 2020 for you guys in your, you know, relationship and love department of your life, that can set off fights. So I feel like you guys need to make sure that there's a balance there. Because remember, balance is a card here. That you're balancing out responsibilities so you guys aren't fighting about that kind of stuff. But other than that, I think that's going to be it, guys. So let me know what you think. Let me know what type of readings you would like to see as well. I would love to see some comments about that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Again, if you have any questions or anything about any of my readings, always in the deck, so you can always leave that in the comment section below. I try to respond back to everybody. If I miss you, I do apologize. But I hope you guys have a great day whenever this video finds you, and I will see you next time.